the information, and it seems like your monthly payment is going to be $75. How does this sound?
Okay.
Sounds good, right?
That's pretty good.
Okay, so that's something that you could definitely make every single month, because it's going to be a monthly payment, obviously, for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. So,
Much cheaper.
yeah, definitely a lot cheaper than what we were paying before. So I'm confirming the information, and it seems like the initial payment, okay, the insurance companies are requesting something to activate your policy. So let's say, for example, if something happens within the first 30 days, then you leave insured, okay? So your monthly payment is $75. What they're asking for today is a total of $150 to $220, okay? So technically you're leaving with insurance as of today, okay? Now, the $150 to $220, this actually gives you coverage, okay, for the first month, and also it activates your policy. So as of today, you would be leaving with insurance. How does this sound?
We were fine up to here, you know, in the 75.
Yeah, the 75 is the lowest monthly payment. Now, just keep in mind that every insurance company is going to require something to activate the policy. Now, let me ask you a quick question. Let's say, for example, you leave the office today, okay? Let's just, for the sake of the scenario, you leave the office today and you leave with insurance, okay? And you make damages today of $3,000, okay? Would you want the insurance company to tell you, look, it's been less than 24 hours, you have no coverage? Whatever payment you make, you would be expecting the insurance company to cover the $3,000, correct?
Yeah, of course.
So therefore, the insurance company is requesting $150 to $220. That covers your first month, and it activates your policy. So definitely, you leave with insurance. So once again, the $150 to $220, that's the total that the insurance companies are requesting, and it guarantees coverage. So as soon as you leave the office, you're walking out of here with insurance. All right, let's stop the role playing. Conclusion of this topic, you could say, body language. Okay, Ignacio, you were making some expressions. Okay, and it's very important for us to read the customer's body language. Okay, their reaction. Okay, so let's say for instance, when you're evaluating the approximate, okay, you want to make sure that you offer something that you're going to be able to convince the customer. You don't want to shoot too low, but you don't want to shoot too high. For example, in this scenario, based on your expressions, based on a few gestures, you could say, you're telling me that you're really not happy with the total. So I may have to go conservative, not exactly under the 150, but I may have to keep it within the approximate. So maybe go with, let's say, 215, for example, or 198, okay? Because if I give you, let's say, 260, most likely you're going to tell me, no, that's too much. Why? Because you were you were negative in a way, okay, with the 150 to 220. And how do I know that? Based on your expressions, based on your body language, your gestures, okay? Right. That tells a lot. So whenever you're evaluating the confirmation, you could say, of regardless if it's a monthly, the approximates, okay? When you're confirming the information and you feel that the customer is giving you what's it called, the impression that they're not going to be happy, then we have to go conservative. Now, let's look at the situation from the other side of the token. Let's say if you're very positive, you're using some positive gestures, you could say, then I know that I could most likely, instead of going 220, I could probably go 320. Because maybe you told me that's fine. If it's 150 to 220, I can make that payment today. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Fantastic. Okay, so let's say, for example, if a customer's body language is positive, then it allows us to shoot a little bit higher. Why? Because we haven't gotten any negatives at all. So once again, the body language is very, very important. Okay, it helps you evaluate how positive or negative your customers are. Right. Okay. Any questions as far as this, or anything else that you would want to add?